also don't believe in a partner being involved in that conversation. So if you come with a partner, I do make the partner stay away because you're going to listen to their influence over figuring
instead
out
of
what
feeling
you
where
want.
you're at.
That's interesting. And what's the worst? What's the worst sort of influence you've kind of seen with that? Actually, with like somebody else influencing the fashion.
Michael
choice?
Jackson.
Yeah,
I know a dude that was running around dressed like Michael Jackson. Worked at the library. And he dressed like white socks, high waters. Like,
hey, do you have the
glove.
new John Grisham novel? Hold on. And then he moonwalks away to go get it.
That would make the library so much more fun.
It really would, actually.
Through the aisles.
Every time he walks up those stairs
skinny
to get
tie, he had the skinny tie. This nigga.
When he walks up the stairs, they light up one at a time on those little ladders to get the book.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Get up to Barnes and Noble some more if a nigga was moonwalking on light upstairs.
How about no?
Come on now, you're not having fun.
I want him to work in Great Papaya.
Yeah.
That moonwalking nigga working out, I'm pulling up.
You go, yo, let me get 2 franks with mustards and sauerkraut.
This nigga just moonwalk with the.
I don't think there's a job that a moonwalk wouldn't make more interesting to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, but check it out. If he could moonwalk backwards and do the mustard forward like ISO,
I would tip him so much. I honestly would.
Ice cold.
But what's the worst you've seen, Darnell? Like influence from like a spouse or a partner?
Oh, like when they're shopping together?
Yeah.
When the guys just say, I don't know, whatever she wants.
Oh, that's
and then I'm really good at it, like sort of diverting someone, and then I like give them something to do. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I give them homework to make them feel like they're a part of it.
Them a side shirt or something.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? Like, go pick some things out for me. And then I go, look, that's not how this works. Like, I need to know who you are. Like, you know, there are a lot of times I help guys who are super nerdy and, you know, their significant other is like, yeah, he wants to wear his comic book shirts. It's like, okay, who gives a shit, girl? Like, we can elevate that as much as possible because I love fucking comic book shirt. Underneath this, I'm wearing a goddamn comic book shirt. Who gives a shit? Like, that's who you are. And if you're not allowing, and if your content thing is my partner wears these things that show his interest and I don't like it, baby, do you like your partner?
Right.
Like, let them figure out. There's a way to elevate everything, right? You know, I don't like. Let's not wear ratty tees and all that other stuff. Let's put a little bit more pride in yourself. But we can elevate someone's personality very easily via their clothes. And I want you to make a decision. If you can't make a decision and your partner is the only one that's making decisions, I don't think you need me.
Right.
I think you need to just go shop with your partner.
I used to, you know,
and I tell people no all the time. I'm a big fan of saying, this is not for me. This communication is not for me because I'm going to make my money. But like my whole point is like I really, really care about making people feel comfortable and confident and great. And I won't do that. And I can't do that if your partner is not allowing me to do so.
I guess what you're saying, there's a level of credibility, and I mean, and this is interesting because all of these things are the things that make you attractive as a human being. Is the fact that it's interesting how people look at possessions and money and prestige as the most important thing. But you have people who are filthy rich, have all the possessions in the world, and then they're putting a gun in their mouth because they're unhappy. So it's an interesting thing when you look at some of the things that are most that we all cherish as friends, as human beings, is people who tell the truth, people who have a level of integrity, who just won't do anything for anybody at any time with no regard for anybody else, and to have empathy about what the person you're socially interacting with is going through. And if you, which we call ACE, it's authenticity, credibility, and empathy. And what's interesting about that is just that even your credibility is to say what I do. In essence, you're saying what I do as a stylist is magnificent and it's worth this. And I'm not willing to take any less than that. And I don't mean just the dollar amount, but even in terms of the cooperation, because if it's an artistic expression and you're trying to make art, because I mean, that's really what you're doing. You're taking this person in clothes and you're taking a palette and you're creating art. And in the context of that art, you want to be authentic. You want to be credible in that. And because you give a fuck about it, you're allowed to charge more.
Yep.
Because you go, because people don't always know what your worth is. You have to tell them what your worth is. Yep. And it's an interesting thing how that is a juxtaposition between the person that you're styling and the person and you personally.
Young man school 202. Better hear what I've got to say because you won't get it again.
I'm not an alpha male. I'm not a beta male either. I'm just a better man.